Hey everybody, Rob here from it ain't rocket surgery. Wanted to take a few minutes and give a walk around on the new scooter I just bought. I just picked up a 2025 Road Glide. Before I go on, just want to start by saying I am not a motorcycle expert. I am not even an expert rider. This is my third Harley Davidson. I started out on a 2006 Softail Standard. I graduated from that, I don't know, 10 or so years ago to a 2010 Ultra Glide. Rode that for a while and just picked up this 2025 Road Glide, and I just wanted to give you guys kind of a walk around. I've got about 160 miles on it and tell you what I think about it so far and things that I really like about it and some things that not that I don't like about it, but a couple things that bothered me a little bit. So, all right, so here's the scooter. You guys have probably all seen one if you're watching this or thinking about buying one. Beautiful bike. Mine's the black. I believe the paint scheme on it, so it's vivid black, but the paint scheme is called Midnight Firestorm, and if you look real close, it's got some ghost flames on it. I don't know if those are gonna show up real good on the camera. Hopefully you can see them. From a distance, you can't see them hardly at all. So hopefully you guys can see them on there. Oops, sorry about that. All new redesigned, I believe it was 2024, and they started this one. So quick walk around. There's all your controls up here. It's for your menus, cruise control, traction control, turn signal, horn, all the main, normal stuff. This side, you got your volume controls, your push to talk if you have a CB on here, phone controls. Because this actually, the new infotainment system on this actually has Apple CarPlay on it. And then this is actually your run and start button, all in one up there now. And everything else, got storage up here on both sides. And then one of the things that I really liked about this was the single touch saddlebag. So on the older saddlebags in my 2010, I had that flip latch out here, and it was kind of a pain. You had to go up and down with it and then swing everything open. So that's a really nice feature. I really like that single touch. I think they call it single touch. It's got the quick disconnect for a backrest. I did get a backrest for it for when the wife's riding. I haven't put it together and put it on yet. Also, a couple things I'm getting ready to do is I'm getting ready to, over there, sitting over there against the wall, I got a set of Reinhardt slip-ons I'm going to put on it because, as everybody knows, Harleys are just a little too quiet when you get them off the showroom floor. I'm going to start it here, or power it up here so you guys can see the infotainment. Takes a minute, not a whole minute, but takes a little bit to get going. When it's up, you got it's all touch screen too, by the way. If you wanted to put your fingers all over the screen, I use the menu button over here. So you click your menu, that's still booting up. And so this is one of the things that I'm not super enthused about, is how long it takes to boot up. They told me it'll get faster. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but. Okay, so now we got our menu. So that menu comes up, and then I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. So this moves the cursor around, and then you press on it, and that's like enter. So we go menu. You got all your settings here, sound display system. Go back. Maybe. Okay, so if you see up here, this Apple CarPlay is grayed out. It won't allow you to select it right now. If you try to click on it, it won't select it. I'm gonna do another video and go over that and show you guys a quick, easy fix for it. Navigation system. I did not buy the Harley navigation system because I plan on using CarPlay. So that's not in there. global favorites. I'm not sure what I would ever use that for. And then phone, so you can add a phone in there. Anyways, I said I'll go over all that later in a different video, the Apple CarPlay part of it, because it's not complicated. So more storage over here, and in this one it's got the plug, USB-C I think it is, for the phone. I'll start it up here so you can hear it. Obviously, I already said that it's too quiet for me, so the new, I'm not sure I care for this or not, but you hit this and then it's kind of like a push button in a car nowadays. You don't have a key to turn, you don't have a button to hold while it starts, it just does it on its own. Pretty quiet. We'll take care of that though. So start out. Alright guys, so that was the walk around on the bike. If anybody wants to see anything specific on the bike or anything, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll do what I can to try to provide that for you guys. So I was gonna go over the likes and not so much liked about the bike. So I test rode one of these at the dealer. Wasn't this bike, it was a different color, but it was their test, I guess, what would you call it? Demo bike dummy. When the people test ride. So I really liked the way it felt. I liked the power. It was very comfortable on the bike. I feel more secure on this bike for some reason than I have on any other bike that I've owned, including, you know, dirt bikes and everything. Not sure what it is. You know, they've lightened it up a little bit, but it is extremely stable, even more so than my Ultra Glide was and my crosswinds and things like that. And I've only got 170 miles on it, so still learning the bike, still getting a feel for it. The power is awesome. It's got the new 117 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 in it, and fantastic motor. Can't imagine anybody wanting to mod it to get more power, but of course people are going to do that, and I probably will too. I've modded all my other bikes, even though they had plenty of power. I'm not even sure the exact numbers this one's putting out, but I'm pretty sure it's over 100 horsepower. And when you go back to like the 06 that I rode for a long time, it was, you know, down in like 60 horsepower range, I think, with the 88. But so anyway, so very stable. I enjoy the ride. It fits me very well. I'm 6 foot on a good day. You know, when I'm sitting, everything's, you know, the grips are shoulder height. I'm very comfortable on it. I haven't got, I've been on a couple rides that were, you know, 50-ish miles, and no numbness or tingling in the hands or anything like that. It's a very smooth power. I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but on my older bikes, I used to get some numbness in my hands on longer rides, and I'd have to, you know, shake it off a little bit, but none of that so far. Really enjoyed it. One thing that I was a little taken back with is as I'm leaving the dealership and, you know, doing all the paperwork, they're like, about 3 different people, and I should have took the hint and I didn't, about 3 different people mentioned, hey, you're probably gonna need a battery tender. And I'm thinking, all my bikes needed battery tenders, you know. You keep your bike on a battery tender through the winter, or I do at least. So I didn't think a whole lot of it, and I got the bike home and I had about 100 miles on it, and I had a family emergency and had to go out of state for about 8 days. And I came back, walked up to the bike and go to start it. It won't even power up. It is completely dead after 8 days. And so I learned right then and there, and then I got online and started reading about it, of course. But these things, because of, some people say it's, I'm not sure the exact reason, some people say it's the security system on them, that they drain the battery. So it does drain the battery, and Harley does make a battery tender for it. Their battery tender, I believe, was around $150 at the dealership. I'm not advertising for anybody. I did not go that route. I got a 4-amp battery tender from Harbor Freight. Came in this box right here, and in less than 4 hours it brought my battery back from dead, and I've kept it on there ever since and haven't had any problems with the battery. So I won't say I recommend it. This is what I went with. I know there's going to be a lot of opinions out there about you should probably use the Harley one, or just for me, for myself, my personal opinion, I didn't want to spend, this was about $100 less than the one Harley Davidson, and it seems to be working really well so far. If I have any problems with it, I'll definitely update this or update you guys. But that's the one I got. So that was one of the things that kind of disappointed me a little bit. Another thing I had an issue with my second ride. I was actually at a ball field watching one of my grandkids play ball, and I went to start the bike coming home, and the infotainment system was completely black. Couldn't see anything. Luckily the bike did start, everything worked fine. Couldn't hear the radio, I couldn't see any of the controls on the infotainment system, and all your information on there, your speedometers on there, your RPMs, all that's on the infotainment system. So I rode it home like that, and got it here and started doing a little research on the internet and they're like, well, maybe you need a software update or things like that. I'm like, well, I can't see anything on the infotainment system to try and do a software update. So I did figure out a fix on my own that I'm going to do another video to show exactly how to fix that if it happens to somebody, or at least it worked for me to fix it. That's the last time it's done it. Hasn't done it again since, so I'm sure, it's a computer, I'm sure it's going to happen again, we'll see. But I'm going to do a separate video that shows you how to fix that problem, or maybe not fix the problem from happening again, but it will remedy the issue in the moment so that you have all your information. So those two things are kind of the only thing that I'm a little iffy about: the infotainment system glitching and the battery dying, which now that I know about the battery, it's not an issue. It's a little annoying that Harley Davidson knows about this issue, and 3 different people talked to me about it before I left. Like I said, I should have listened. I'm bullheaded though and think I know everything. But it's a little annoying that they don't just sell the bike with a battery tender, in my opinion. But like I said, that's just my opinion, and I'm sure Harley Davidson has a completely different opinion. But beautiful bike, love the look of it, love the ride. I adjusted the suspension as per the book for my weight, with just a little bit of cargo for when I ride it to work, and it's not too hard to adjust when I add the wife on the back. It's got a great ride. Like I said, I feel very stable on it. Don't feel, feels good in crosswinds. It feels really nimble for as big a bike as it is. Yeah, I can't say really enough good about the ride and the power and the look. Just those two little things. Anyways, guys, I hope keep watching for videos. I'm gonna try to do a video to show you guys the slip-ons. I'm sure most of you know how to do them. It's pretty easy. And I'm gonna do a video for the slip-ons. I'm gonna do a video for the Apple CarPlay, and I'm gonna do a video to show you how to fix the infotainment system when it won't come on. So yeah, keep looking out for those. I hope somebody got something out of this that may help them decide yay or nay on this bike. Hopefully. Anyways, if you did like it, give me a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.